Hello everyone, welcome to Chirag Docker tutorial. In this video, we are going to learn how to configure the MySQL and phpMyAdmin without password and without compose file in Docker. So we'll go through the step-by-step process for configuration. So this is a beginner-friendly guide, and phpMyAdmin is accessible without any login and password. For this is for the learning and testing only, not recommended for the production. So everything still uses the simple docker run command and no docker compose. So we'll directly run the simple docker run command in background. So run MySQL and phpMyAdmin with the docker no compose. So here we need MySQL database running in the Docker and phpMyAdmin GUI, no login required, persistent database storage, browse and command line access. So prerequisites are there. So OS we need the Ubuntu 24.0 for LTS, internet connection, very basic terminal knowledge. So we'll go through that. We need the Ubuntu operating system OS server. So my server is running with the VMware orchestration. I'm going to access this server. So SSH DPT at the rate 192.168.136.128. So while installing my server, I have given the username and password. So I know the username and password. So clear. So first command, I'm going to update and upgrade my system packages, whatever the system packages is installed in my server. So I'm going to update and upgrade that. Next, we'll move for the if we have already Docker installed, so we are going through this command to uninstall the Docker. And for the latest version, we require the packages. So CS certificates, curl, and so this thing we are going to install. Then now I'm going to add the GPG key for the latest version of Docker Community Edition added. Now adding into the source list file. Whenever you are adding into the source list file, you should update your system for the getting the latest packages. Now I'm going to install the Docker. So installation is done. We'll check the Docker configuration. Docker configuration is done. Now I'm checking the Docker version. So 29.1.3 is running on that. So next I'll create a Docker network. So MySQL underscore net will create. Let's check the network ls. So there MySQL.net is created. Now we'll create the folder persistent volume for the MySQL. So if Docker will restart, the data will be saved. So MySQL underscore data folder is created. Now, so data survives the container restart also. So in step 5 we will run the MySQL container. So let me run and I will just discuss about the container. So here you can see this is the run minus D for the background. Name of the container is the MySQL underscore DB network. We are using the MySQL underscore net. We are already using the MySQL underscore net. Same we are using. Root password is the admin at the rate 123. We are creating one database that is a demo underscore DB user. This is the user for the one user we are creating, that is the demo underscore user, and MySQL password is demo at the rate 123. This is the root password. This is the password for the demo. And 3306 we are exposed. This is the outside port. This is the inside port. MySQL data outside we are keeping the data, and this is the inside of the container. This is the path, and MySQL 8.0 we are creating. So this is done. Now Docker PS. So check the container is running properly. Next we'll move to the So you can, if you want to check the log, so you can go through this command docker logs and your container name. So now we are running with the phpMyAdmin. So let me run this command and we'll discuss meanwhile. So it will find unable to find the image. So it will we start pulling the image. So here my same command is there. Name of the container is the phpMyAdmin. We are using the same network we have created before. MySQL DB host name. There is a port number is 3306. PMA user is root and password is the admin at the rate 123. So inside port is the 80, outside we are accessing the port 8080. PHP and MyAdmin is also ready. So credentials are auto pass because we have given the credentials here. So PHP MyAdmin logs automatically whenever we are open the URL. So this is the URL with the server IP. So our server IP is 192.168.136.128. So let me open this. Let me check first. Yeah, running. You can check first Docker PS container. So phpMyAdmin is running and MySQL DB is also running. So now let me open this. So without password, this is opening and test demo data is there. So now I'm going to access the MySQL in command line. So admin at the rate 123. So databases. So databases. So there is a list of the databases are there. So create data, create database, database Chirag. So let me check. So databases Chirag is there. In browser also, just reload this. So Chirag is there. So database we have created and that is showing in the both command line and this one GUI version. So now we can create one table. We'll use the demo DB. So use demo underscore DB, create one table. This is simple command, create table name and columns names are there. So we have created insert some data, select extract from users. Okay, so we're getting the data, same data, it will be reflect here also. So users table is there and this is the data. So we have done this. So test the persistent connection. So I'm going to stop both, exit, and I'm going to stop both. So here, if you reload this one, you'll get an error because server is not running. So unable to connect. Now what I'll do, I'll start again. We started. Let me check access. So this is accessible and we can able to check the same data is reflecting there. You can replace and you can check also. So data is working. So there is some useful commands are there. We have already learned. So what we have learned on this video. So Docker installation, MySQL in Docker, PHP MyAdmin without login, and Docker volume, Docker networking, and CLI and GUI access. So disclaimer is there, all trademarks, logos and name belongs to their respective owner. This video made only for the education information purpose under the Fair Use Section 107 Copyright Act 1976. You can follow me on YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, WhatsApp channel and Telegram channel. Link is there. Follow the process exactly shown in the video. Share this YouTube video with your friends and colleagues. Drop your question in the YouTube comment box and subscribe for the free tutorial and certification tutorial. Don't forget to follow, like, share and comment. Hope this will help. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to Chirag Tutorials. Thank you.